Hey there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week of July 26th, 2026. And just a quick reminder, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me where I can look at your personal planets, your personal questions, your personal charts, you want to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links down below. But for now, we're going to talk about what's going on with the Cancerian population. Now, this week on the 26th, we have got the North Node entering Aquarius at the same time as Saturn is turning retrograde in Aries. And recently I did put up a deep dive video talking more in depth about what the North Node entering Aquarius is all about. But for you in particular, this is activating your 8th house of shared resources, passive income, bonus capital, and intimacy, and your 10th house of career, upward mobility, and profits, promotions, and anything to do with putting you in a space of higher prominence in the world. So over the course of this next 18 months, but in particular, and most intensely, I think, between now and December, we've got this big focus on you getting a chance to level out of your earning power, level out of your station at your job, and also get a chance to correct for some things that you've been compensating for or going without. New challenges and new rewards are on the table for a lot of you this next 18 months that could actually be bringing in some bonus money or bonus capital into your life that could bring more wealth, not chump change. But Saturn retrograde is also going to help you when it comes to any kind of stuckness or restrictions or limitations that have been maybe keeping you out of the work conditions you desire to be in. On the 29th, we've got a full moon in Aquarius, in that 8th house, conjunct Pluto. And this is where we see things go into more of a sexy kind of place, because this is also an area that talks about intimacy. But a full moon in Aquarius can get very hot and steamy, and, well, Pluto is also one of the planets that does rule sex and sexuality. So at the risk of getting demonetized, I want to just talk about this as safely as I can. But with the full moon conjunct Pluto here, there is going to be an opportunity for a lot of you Cancerian people to really destroy a lot of boundaries, barriers, and hangups that have maybe been blocking you from exploring maybe an intimate fantasy or a deeper vulnerability and intimacy in an important relationship or romantic connection. And what this does is this actually, kind of not only brings in that opportunity for fantasy fulfillment and intimacy, but also transforms the trajectory of a relationship. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, well, the full moon conjunct Pluto will not leave you hanging. It will most likely, over the course of this next few weeks, bring in somebody to share such an experience with. So that's what we've got for your astrology. Let's talk about your tarot. All right. Okay. So for your big spiritual theme or your big focus, you've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. And so the 10 of Cups in reverse can indicate this week we are going to be taking a lot of time to confront and tackle things that we've been kind of just compensating for or learning to live with. The 10 of Cups reverse often challenges us to pay attention to where certain things are only good, satisfying, fulfilling, or healthy in appearance or name only, not in function. And there may be some things that catch your attention this week that go, oh, maybe it's that, oh, maybe it's that. Because sometimes this card also warns us about the things that we accidentally play into that are setting us up for trouble down the road by playing into those kinds of frameworks. For your material circumstances, work, job, and finances, you've got the Queen of Wands upright. Looks like you're going to be having some help with a chance to actually get yourself promoted or maybe hooked up with a higher role or a better job or maybe even some kind of very important credibility or reputation boost, because the Queen of Wands is the card of the promoter, somebody stepping up for us and maybe actually moving a mountain for us. This could actually be somebody stepping in and helping you maybe get recognition in a certain corner of your career, your workspace, or your vocation. Or perhaps for some of you, this could even be somebody that is coming in and helping to guide you to a promising new work or financial opportunity. And with the Queen of Wands, we got to remember that, she's bona fide. So you can listen to this person. May not be a she, by the way. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, the Nine of Swords reverse is the good one. The Nine of Swords upright is the shit one. The Nine of Swords reversed is the card of alleviation of anxiety, alleviation of a fear, or the dissipating of a dread. And this week, there may be something coming up where a lot of you Cancerian people are getting some good news about something that you were already anxious about, something that you were already afraid of, or something that was already causing you maybe fear or disdain, and finding out something is either A, not going to happen, or B, that something is getting taken care of to avoid an outcome you've been having a hard time maybe thinking yourself through. This could be because of a special deed of a friend or an ally, or a simple environmental change. For your challenge this week, you've got the Seven of Cups upright. The Seven of Cups upright is the card of confusion. It is also the card of options, selections, but also hesitation, slowness, sloth. This card can often show up where a person is not sure what they actually want, so they can't make choices soundly. This week is not a week to be kind of just closing your eyes and just picking things randomly. This week, you've got to be careful about making sure you're not letting yourself get overly distracted, letting yourself get spoiled for choice, or entertaining too many options or too many calls for your attention, or else good opportunities will pass you by while you are exploring things you have no business exploring. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. This is one of our big commitment cards. And it looks like a lot of you may find that you and a partner are getting a chance to maybe get away from a situation that has been more costly or problematic because we've had to juggle it into our everyday lives. Whether this is something that we have to do as an obligation of cost, something that we've been doing as just maybe a part of an agreement that we made a long time ago, or even something that we've been doing for another household. The Two of Pentacles reverse says you're not only getting a chance to commit more to each other, but you're also getting more space for that commitment to exist in. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Two of Pentacles reverse indicates you might be getting a chance to connect with somebody this week that actually wants a commitment on the same, let's just say a commitment or a relationship commitment that follows a very similar constitution to what you would like to have for a relationship of your own. And it may actually take you out of the playing the field, if you get my drift. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name's Nico, Son of Selene, and if you ever want to get a reading with me, go to my website, integrativemysticism.com.